Are your sleeping habits disrupting your hormones? Welcome back to the Hormone Harmony Reset, where each week I'm giving you a habit, a task, and a challenge to keep you on track with your hormone health goals. And this week is all about sleep. Have you ever felt like you need more sleep than the men in your life? If you have, then it's not all in your head. There's actually science to prove that women require more sleep than men do. It's got to do with our hormone fluctuations from our monthly cycle to changes during pregnancy and even menopause and perimenopause. And this can sometimes make it difficult for us to have a good quality night's sleep. And the quality of your sleep has a massive impact on the rest of your health. And in particular, poor quality sleep can sabotage our hormone health. Poor sleep can elevate cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone. High cortisol means more stress, more anxiety, and more belly fat. And because a lack of sleep is very stressful on the body, it can shut off ovulation and progesterone production. This can lead to anxiety as well as a disruption in your menstrual cycle. Poor sleep also means more cravings, and that's because your body becomes more insulin resistant if you are sleep deprived. So if you are waking up at 3 a.m. or having difficulty falling asleep, or even if you feel like you are still groggy and tired in the morning even after having a full night's sleep, then your hormones may be contributing. Our habit for this week is to set a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, including on weekends, can help to regulate our sleep-wake cycles. The task for this week was to audit your sleep space, to optimize your space for better sleep. There are many ways that you can do this, but probably 4 of the most important ways are to focus on eliminating excess light in your room. Melatonin is our sleep hormone, and it's produced in the dark. So when you have additional light coming into your room when you're trying to sleep, this can disrupt melatonin production, which can make it difficult for you to fall asleep and stay asleep. An easy check is to switch off all the lights in your room, close all the curtains and doors, and see if you can see your hand in front of your face. If you can, then it's possible that your room is still too bright. Try to identify where extra light is coming into your room and find ways to address this. Whether this means getting blackout curtains, unplugging unnecessary gadgets or devices in your room, or even covering up those red lights on your devices that tell you that they're plugged in or switched on. Even small amounts of light can negatively impact your melatonin production. And if you're really struggling to eliminate extra light in your space, then consider using a sleep mask. Next is to focus on excess sounds in your sleep space. So this may be difficult to control, especially if you have extra noise coming in from your windows, so traffic or noisy neighbors, but there are ways that you can drown out those extra sounds that may be affecting your ability to get a good quality night's sleep. You can use a sound machine or even earplugs. These will help to not only reduce the noise coming from outside, but may also help to reduce the noise coming from a snoring partner. Also, if you have sounds coming from squeaking doors or creaking floors, then get those fixed. Try to eliminate any extra sounds in your space. Next, address the temperature in your room. It's advisable to sleep in a space that is between 16 to 19 degrees Celsius. Now, this is a little cold, but if you have a thermostat, turn the temperature down. If you don't have a thermostat and you can't actually measure the temperature in your room, then have a warm shower before you go to bed. This can help your body to cool down. Also, choose bedding that is breathable. Opt for cotton or linen fabrics because synthetic fabrics tend to trap heat. And finally, declutter your sleep space. A cluttered environment can stress you out, even subconsciously. So try to eliminate as much visual clutter in your space as possible. Remove work-related items from your sleep space. Keep your nightstand clear and choose calming colors for your bedroom. This will help to promote relaxation. And the challenge for this week was to avoid screens for an hour before bed. Blue light from our screens suppresses our body's ability to make melatonin, our sleep hormone, which can make it difficult for us to regulate our sleep-wake cycles, also known as our circadian rhythm. It may be tempting to take medication to help you to fall asleep. And while these may be helpful in extreme circumstances, these medications can often be habit-forming, and it can be very difficult to stop using them when we need to. These medications can also impact the quality of our sleep and can often have a hangover effect the next day. So focusing on your sleep hygiene is one of the most effective things that you can do to get a better night's sleep. So aside from keeping a consistent sleep schedule, creating a conducive conducive sleep environment and avoiding screens for an hour before bed, some other things you can do are get into a routine around sleep. Our lives are very busy and rushed, and oftentimes we go from the busyness of our day straight to bed, hoping that we're just going to fall asleep. And this is unrealistic. Try to develop a winding down routine in preparation for going to sleep. So whether that involves doing some journaling, some light stretching, taking a bath, or even using aromatherapy or meditation to help to wind your body down in preparation for sleep can be very helpful. Also, caffeine can negatively impact your ability to get good quality sleep. Some of us are more affected by caffeine than others, and this comes down to how we metabolize caffeine. But caffeine has a 6-hour half-life, which means that it takes 6 hours for you to reduce the dose of caffeine in your system by half. So those late night coffees or energy drinks that you may be having to kind of get you through the end of your day may still be in your system when you're trying to fall asleep at night. So keep that in mind when you're trying to figure out why you're having difficulty sleeping. It's recommended that you stop drinking any caffeinated beverages by about 1 p.m. This will help to give your body enough time to metabolize the caffeine in your system before you get to bed at night. You may also find holistic practices like using herbs and aromatherapy are helpful to get a better quality night's sleep. Here's a list of herbs that you may consider using to get your body to rest and relax ahead of bedtime. Aromatherapy is also another great strategy. Here's a list of some essential oils that can really help to soothe and calm your body, helping you to relax and unwind before bed. You can use these in a diffuser, or you can even make a sleep spray and spritz it on your pillow at night before you go to bed. If you have difficulty falling asleep, it can be extremely frustrating laying in bed waiting to fall asleep. And as the time is ticking on, you may get more and more frustrated. So another tip is that if you are having difficulty sleeping and you haven't fallen asleep within 20 minutes of getting into bed, then get up, get out of bed, do something to help you unwind, and then try again to fall asleep. For more tips and strategies on how to balance your hormones naturally, check out the 28-day Hormone Balance Reset Guide. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. If you're enjoying the series, don't forget to like this video and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on future uploads. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.